Hey there, let me ask you something. How often do you set a goal only to find yourself pulled in 100 different directions? Maybe it's endless notifications, the pressure to multitask, or simply that nagging voice telling you there's too much to do. You're not alone. Today I want to share how you can silence the noise, reclaim your time, and achieve your goals without distraction. But first, let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I was trying to write my first book. I'd sit in coffee shops thinking the buzz of activity would motivate me. Instead, I'd find myself checking my phone, chatting with friends, or scrolling through social media. Hours would pass, and I'd barely written a paragraph. One day, a mentor of mine gave me some tough love. He said, "If you don't respect your time, no one else will." That hit me hard. I realized I wasn't just losing time. I was losing focus on what really mattered to me. So I started making changes. Small ones at first. Over time, those changes helped me finish that book and so much more. Let me share the 3 lessons that changed everything for me. If you embrace these, I promise they'll help you achieve whatever you're working toward. Lesson 1, prioritize like your life depends on it. We live in a world that constantly demands our attention, but not everything deserves it. Here's what I learned. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you're saying no to something that truly matters. Take a moment and ask yourself, what's one thing you could focus on today that would make the biggest impact on your life? Write it down. Then protect that time like it's sacred. For me, it was blocking 2 hours every morning to write, no excuses. And you know what? That simple decision changed the game. Lesson 2, build a distraction-free zone. Let's be honest, most of our distractions are self-inflicted. We keep our phones within reach, our desk cluttered, and our minds scattered. But focus thrives in simplicity. Start by creating a space where distractions can't follow. For me, it meant working in a quiet room, turning off notifications, and even using apps to block social media during work hours. It felt weird at first, but the mental clarity was worth it. Your environment shapes your behavior, so set yourself up to succeed. Lesson 3, fall in love with the process. Here's a truth that took me years to understand. The end goal is never as fulfilling as the journey to get there. When I was writing that book, I thought success would feel like holding the finished product in my hands. But the real joy came from the moments I spent pouring my thoughts onto the page, one word at a time. Focus isn't just about achieving more, it's about experiencing more. When you're present with your work, you'll find meaning in even the smallest steps. So whether you're writing, building, or learning, remember this: the process is the reward. My friend, achieving anything without distraction isn't about doing more. It's about doing less with intention. Prioritize what matters, create a space where focus can thrive, and embrace the journey, one step at a time. Now it's your turn. What's one thing you'll focus on today? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear. And if this video inspired you, give it a like, subscribe for more life lessons, and share it with someone who could use a little focus in their life. Remember, you have the power to achieve anything. You just need to start one moment of focus at a time.